Hey guys, Andrew here, and welcome back to my channel. So, if you don't know what I do by now, basically if it's Canadian, I want to talk about, whether that's movies, whether that's TV shows, whether that's video games, the whole shebang. And today, I want to talk about a small series that I feel like deserves a second look and maybe a little bit more of an audience. So, when Samantha Wan and Amanda Joy were working on the movie The Devil's Mile, they got to talking about the roles they were getting, and both discovering they were unsatisfied with them, decided to write their own ticket. This became Second Gen. Second Gen is the story of two Asian Canadians moving out and discovering the real world. Now, they are second generation, and both characters are named Jen, but one goes by Mo. Hence the title Second Gen. In the first season, Jen and Mo move out after Mo's parents move back to the Philippines. This forces them to handle things as adults, and they realize they are underprepared for the world. One of the things I like about the show is Jen's story arc for the first and second season. Jen is somebody who always got along with her professors. She did very well in school, and she's well organized. But in the first season, she realizes that all of that has done nothing for her, and she is grossly unprepared for the real world. Meanwhile, Mo, on the other hand, is somebody who's worked a retail job for most of her adult life and has become a key holder at the video game store, but now she has to learn to play ball with the store's corporate owners and her co-worker, Alistair. I like the contrast between the two characters because it feels like an experience that a lot of people have gone through. You go through post-secondary with the promise of if you just work hard, you'll get somewhere. But here, Jen discovers that that's not entirely true. Meanwhile, Mo is at a job that most people would consider a dead end, but she ends up taking a trip up the corporate ladder with it. Now, despite my praise of the show, there are some weak points. Season 1 feels like it has some major issues. It feels like they didn't have the budget they wanted, and as such, it wasn't shot as well as it could have been. I also found that the roommate characters from season 1, they didn't really add much. But this is fixed in season 2 with a soft reboot when Jen and Mo move into a new apartment. I also feel like some of the minor characters don't get as much chance to develop as Jen and Mo do. Now, moving on to the positives, as the series continues, we do see growth in the main characters. The first season is just about them dealing with the real world and setting themselves up. But by the third season, they're onto much more adult issues. They're dealing with things like applying for a home loan, going to therapy with their family, and just working on issues with their significant others. So you do see a major character arc for them. And one thing I really do appreciate is that it's a show written about millennials by millennials. More often than not, when millennials are included in a comedy, they're sort of the butt of the joke. It's an easy punchline. They're too sensitive. They're always on their phone. They don't understand how this old technology works. Here, they're just depicted as regular people. Now, unfortunately, the series isn't very long. It only has 15 episodes, and it was recently canceled. But if you are interested in the show I'm talking about, it is available for free online at OMNI TV with the complete run of the series. Alright, so that's it. Gonna do it for me. Thumbs up, thumbs down, like, comment, subscribe, whatever. Hey, just you be you. Alright, I'm Andrew, and I'll see you later.